Hello everyone, I welcome you all in CoEP. Many of the times trader trade with the movement of more price, but this price movement can lack strength sometime, and that is why it is very important to know the relationship between the price and the open interest that is known as built up. So in this video we will be talking about built up, but before that, if you are new to the CoEP, you can go in the description. There is a link below. With the help of that you can download and install CoEP web application. After successful registration, you will get some free tools in application that will help you out in your trading journey. Also, we have a video library. So in video library, you will get multiple videos, and these videos are available in multiple languages and based on Pro Plus tools as well as on various strategies. So in your meantime, you can watch these videos. These videos are also available in multiple languages, so you can sort them out as well. Okay, now at any point of time, if you guys are having any kinds of doubts or query, so you can contact us through support, and here you will get our contact number as well as email ID, so you can contact us and we will be there to sort your queries out. Okay, let's talk about today's topic, and that topic is your built up. Okay, now when I'm talking about built up, okay, so built up is a relationship between two things. The first thing is the price, okay, and the second thing is the open interest. And this topic of built up, it is very important. Either you are trading in intraday market or you are trading positionally or for a swing trade, it will be useful for you. Okay, now when we are talking about this relationship, so now we know there are few movements of price. For example, the price can move in the positive direction. The price can also move in the negative direction, right? So we will be analyzing all those scenarios and conditions. Now, first thing is that if the price is moving in the positive direction, so if my price is moving in the positive direction, and at the same time, if my open interest is also increasing, so my OI is also increasing, right? So you can see price started moving upwards. At the same time, the strength, the open interest of that price or of that stock is also increasing, right? It means the people are participating in the positive movement of price, right? The OI, it will show you the open contracts. Okay, open contracts, or you can say people are making their new positions. So price is going upwards, at the same time people are making new positions in the trade. It means the price will more likely to go in the positive direction, right? So that will show you a bullish sentiment. Okay, so that will show you a bullish sentiment, right? Now there is one other condition. Okay, so in total there are 4 conditions, so that is one of them. Now let's talk about the second condition. In second condition, again the open interest will increase. Okay, it means the people are making new positions, right? Now with the increase of open interest, the price is falling down right now. Okay, so if the price is falling down, and with this fall of price, the new positions are being added in that particular stock or particular underlying asset. So that means the people are trading in the bearish direction and the sentiment of the market is bearish, right? It can be for the intraday position as well. It can be for the positional perspective as well, right? Now let's talk about the third condition. So the third condition is that now in two conditions, we have seen the open interest was increasing in both those conditions, right? Now in the third conditions, my OI will be decreasing. Okay, my OI will be decreasing. Now with this fall of open interest, if my price also started moving downwards, okay, it means the price is falling, but at the same time, the new positions, the new contracts, they are taking exit from the market, right? So people are booking profit. Okay, it can be one of the scenario, but this sentiment will show you when the OI is falling, at the same time the price is falling. It means the market is in neutral sentiment. The market is in neutral sentiment. Okay, so there is no bulls, no bearish sentiment, but a neutral sentiment will be there. Okay, or you can expect a sideways market from there, right? Okay, now the fourth condition will be in the fourth condition, my OI will again be decreasing. Okay, the OI will be again decreasing. At the same time, the price will be increasing. Okay, the price will be increasing. So with the increase of price, the people are taking exit from the market. It means there is a profit booking and the sentiments are again neutral in the market. Okay, the sentiments are neutral in the market. Now, we have talked about few conditions here. Now, in these 4 conditions, okay, in this 4 condition, the first condition, when the price and open interest is increasing, that is known as, okay, this condition will be known as the long built up. Okay, so this condition will be known as long built up. That will show you the bullish sentiment in the market. Okay, now if the sentiments are bear in the markets, those sentiments are bearish, so that will show you the short position. Okay, so that is the relationship between the price and OI. If that is long, it means bullish condition. If the built up is short, it means the bearish condition. And if the price and OI is falling, it means the market is in long unwinding. Okay, so there is some profit booking happening from the people who have traded in the positive direction. So if I have made my position in the positive direction and now I'm booking profit, okay, now I'm booking profit, it means the price will go down, at the same time the OI will go down. So that is the profit booking in a bullish run. So that is long unwinding. Similarly, if I'm talking about the last condition, so this last condition will be referred as short covering. Short covering, because the people who have traded in the bearish direction, they are not booking their profit, so shorts are covering their positions, right? So that is why it is known as short covering. So this is the built up, okay, and you guys can use it for the stocks, you guys can use it for the sectors as well, okay, where we can use this built up. So in the CoEP application, let me take you to the CoEP application here. Now in CoEP application, in the track section, the first thing you will get here is the built up sector. Okay, so we are applying a top to bottom approach. First of all, we will be talking about sectors and then we will be coming into stocks. So in sectors, this is the intraday. This is from the intraday perspective. So you can see all the stocks in which the price is falling, at the same time the open interest is increasing, that is being shown in the short segment. Okay, so these are all the sectors which are in the bearish direction. And in today's market scenario, when we are expecting so much fall in the market, okay, so you can see all the sectors here are in the short position. Okay, only one sector, infra, is in long unwinding. It means the price is decreasing, but at the same time the open interest is also decreasing, right? So there must be a good positive movement, and after that there is a profit booking right now that is happening in infra sector. But apart from that, all other sectors, in all other sectors there is a short covering. It means the bearish sentiments are in the market, right? So now if I'll sort it out with the open interest, I want that sector in which there is a maximum number of people taking participation, and that sector is IT. You can see 3.86% of increase in OI. At the same time, I can see a decent fall of 4.93%, right? It means I can go, if I'm an intraday trader, I can go and I can trade in this sector, that is IT. And after IT, there is a private bank with a decent increase in OI and a good fall as well, right? So now I have two sector from the intraday perspective. Okay, now if you want to validate, if you want to take a swing trade or positional trade, so you can also compare the futures open interest and the price of these particular sectors in a long run as well. So for that, you have to come in the sectors open interest edge. Now first of all, I'll apply the sector, and that will be IT. Okay, which is experiencing a major fall with the heaviest open interest increase. So I'll apply IT here. In IT, you can see one thing. Okay, let's try to anticipate or identify the relationship between the open interest and price. Okay, so the white line you can see here, this is the futures price, you can say. Okay, and all the bars you can see here, these bars are the open interest. Okay, now we are watching the open interest, or you can see the sectors OI historical. Okay, so in this, all these bars, for example, if it is being denoted in the blue color, so blue color will show you long unwinding, the green color will show you long, red color will show you the short, and the yellow color will show you short covering. But if you will see the relationship between the price and this open interest bars, okay, so one thing you can see, the high the bar will be, the high will be the open interest, right? So the height of the bar will denote you can say the level of open interest, right? Now if my price is falling from this direction, or you can say there was a fall starting from this point, okay, so this is the point from where the price has started moving in the downward direction. Along with the fall of price, you can see one thing, you can see the level of open interest is also increasing. Okay, so on this time, on 3rd April, the open interest was of this much. On the 4th of April, you can see the open interest was of this much, but on 7th of April, you can see the open interest has increased. With the fall of price, your open interest is increasing gradually, and that is one of the, you can say, confirmation that this sector is ready to fall more. Okay, so you can go and you can make your position for the bearish direction in this particular stock if you want to go positionally. Okay, if you want to trade positionally or want to make few swing trades in this particular sector, right? So now we have one of the sectors which can give me a bearish momentum in coming few trading sessions, right? Now I want a stock from this sector. So what I'll do, I will go again in the track section. I will go in the built up script symbol. Okay, here if I want to take a trade in the intraday, from the intraday perspective, so what I'll do, I will select here the short position because I'm trading in the bearish direction, right? Along with it, in the sectors, I'll choose IT sector. So this is the IT sector. Okay, now in IT sector, I will again go with the open interest. So I will sort these stocks with the help of open interest, and I can see in persistent there is a maximum increase of open interest. You can see 11.33% increase of open interest. Along with it, you can see the fall of 3.43% in the price. So it is looking very attractive as per intraday perspective. Along with it, if we'll go for the second stock, in which 8.25% of increase in OI, there is a very good fall. You can see closely 6% fall was there, and this stock is HCL tag. So clearly I will not go with the HCL tag because already it has given a 6% fall. Okay, so I want a stock in which there is a maximum open interest increase, but at the same time it has not fallen that much, right? So I can go with the persistent right now. I can go with, I think, Naukri as well, and after Naukri I think this stock, and that is Nykaa. So Nykaa is also one of them with not that much of fall. So still there is so much momentum pending in this stock, right? So this is how you will select the stocks from the intraday perspective. Now if you want to take a trade in a stock that is from IT sector, and if you want to make a position from the perspective of swing or positionally you want to take a trade for few holding days. So for that, again, you have to go here in the futures OIH. Okay, now I will place all those stocks of IT sector. So the first stock was persistent, right? So let's see what is the relationship between price and open interest in persistent from last few trading sessions. Okay, so here also we can see when the price was moving in the positive direction. You can see this white line is showing you the price. So the price was moving in the positive direction from this point of time, right? But with this, you can see the volume or the size of your open interest bar was not increasing. Okay, it means the people were not increasing their position. Yes, we can see few long built up here, but along with it, the size of the bars was actually decreasing, right? So it means the price will again come down when it will get a good resistance in the market. And you can see from this point of time, my market started falling downwards. And now in the current scenario, I can see with the fall of price, the bars, the size of the bars is increasing gradually. And that is one of the, you can say, confirmation that in this stock, I can expect a bearish movement. Okay, so this is one of the strategy, one of the setup with the help of which you will be able to find a good stock. Okay, because you are maintaining an approach of top to down, right, in which we are analyzing sectors first, and then from that sector we are searching for good stock, right, that can give us a momentum. So we have covered a approach, we have also covered a intraday perspective as well as a positional perspective. So I hope you got to know the concept and aapko maza aaya. If you are having any kinds of doubts or you want to share your feedbacks, so the comment section is open. You can share your feedbacks there, and make sure you got to know the concept. And if you are having any kind of doubt, so you can again rewind the video and watch it closely, right? So till then, I'm signing off. This is your trainer Ankit Singh Rawat. Have a good day.